This is really cool. These are the new Grovara holograms. These things. B3B Grovara trading with Scout the Hummingbird. And now we're just validating and becoming our own accreditation business. These are all numbered. You're in PokePack. Really cool.
Now take the one that you put in your shoe.
What? This kid! Campbell's chicken from the can. Tastes like chicken. No big deal. You gotta have a chutzpah, you know? Cojones. We got a new logo, new brand. Check this out. You can see the back here of the new jackets. We're gonna talk today about what it takes to launch a new brand. Now, as you know, Grovara has come a long way. Last 2 years, we've expanded our business model from the old way, which was just exporting natural food and beverages across the globe. That was the whole concept of the business, to today, which is a B3B trading technology that empowers wholesale global business, period. You can do everything from A to Z now on this new platform, but it's been a long way to get here. The business started out actually as just like, if you think about it, in 2010, we had no technology, zero. We didn't have a web page. So how do you take a product and then get it across the globe? And how do you keep track of all your data? That was the hard part, because without, an actual platform to manage the back end, everything's manual, it's all analog. So you literally have to keep track of all your catalogs, all your price sheets, all your suppliers and vendors and logistics partners, all your compliance, the regulatory, the samples, everything is just managed literally in spreadsheets or on sticky notes and paper. All right, let's talk about your wrestling at college. Is there one match that you just replay in your head from your whole career that is worth noting, or anything from a competitor standpoint?
Why do you want to bring that up? I have one match, and it horrifies me to remember it.
Let's hear it.
So I don't want to talk about the match I lost in the finals of Easterns 2-1 on a stalling call. I don't want to talk about that. It's too painful to talk about it.
When you're something fun?
Your father laughs because he knows how painful.
Dad, come on. Come here real quick.
Is.
Fun fact. My senior year in high school, my high school wrestling career is interesting. I had over 111 wins in high school, 0 wins my freshman year. So between sophomore, junior, and senior year, over 100 wins, which is awesome.
Your freshman year in college, which was where?
Didn't wrestle in college.
Freshman year in high school, 0 wins.
Yeah, but then my coach, my dad, is always on the sideline screaming at me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But my senior year,
I taught him how to scream like that.
Senior year, state prep state finals against the number 1 in the state, and I had him in the second period. I had one move where I throw legs, I grab, he'd step up, and I do like a can opener, right? And I caught him, and I had him on his back. He was on his back, and all I had to do, he was pinned, and all I had to do would just stay there, freeze, and not move. But I was a little uncomfortable. And I shifted my hip a half an inch. And he scooted out, got out, and beat me. And had I won, I probably would have wrestled a Penn. I probably would have gone to Penn maybe, or gone somewhere and wrestled in college. But because I didn't win, was runner-up for the state, didn't wrestle. So that's why I asked, is there one match that you live in your head that you play with, but it sounds like...
You were runner-up in Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania State Prep. Yeah.
They have got hoodies on jet skis. It's 90 degrees outside. They got hoodies and masks on, just circling our boat. They want us to get in the water, that all of our, phones and money and things were in the boat. They were gonna board the boat, and then the captain and their crew were gonna act like they got robbed too, and oh my gosh, it was a big thing. And I'm like, we don't wanna go swimming. I'm like, turn around the boat. And they're like, now they don't speak English all of a sudden, right? They're not understanding that I'm like, turn the boat around.
Oh, this is not where I thought I was going.
No. So they keep going, and finally I start freaking out. I'm like, turn the effing boat around. We're going back. They understood that. We're on the front of the boat when all this is happening. So now we go to the back of the boat, because we're like, if they're gonna board the boat, they're gonna board the boat in the back. So there's a mop sitting there. So I'm standing next to the mop because we're not going to let anybody get on this boat. And then Chase, our cameraman, goes into the galley, and we're like, go look for knives like in the kitchen, things like that. Because listen, they're not robbing us today. It's not going to happen. So he goes into the galley. There's no knives, but he finds a screwdriver. And I have this mop that I'm manning. And we're just waiting for them to try and board this boat. And they're still like circling us. And even when I'm like, go back to the dock, they're trying to like, they're like, oh, we should go swimming right over there at the other boat. I'm like, we're not going swimming, get back to the dock. And then they veered back on course where they were supposed to go. And I think they all realized, I'm sure they texted them like, this isn't happening today, guys. Right, because they were all in coots. So it was certainly an adventure. So that's how we started off.
Jesus, I need a drink after that.
Yeah,
sorry, man. It was freaking, that was too much. This is the last day that we're gonna be working with this series, the Twilight Masquerade. It all came down to this, guys. You're gonna be opening these packs, and you're gonna help us find the ones that we're missing. We have like 95% of the cards, but we really need the last few, right? Aren't they pretty?
Yeah.
I think this non-flop. This is more like this one.
And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna auction off all these cards for a nonprofit to raise money for people. Is that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna rip for relief. You guys ready to rip for relief? What do you got? You need help? I got you. You got one arm. I can help you. Going in deep. Yeah, let's go. I want to see you pull something.
Is this a short?
Oh, what is that?
It's mine. I keep it.
What is this, David?
That's the Frost Mask.
Whoa, and a Blood Moon Ursula EX.
I will say this.
That is mine.
Oh, these are awesome. Look at that one. That one's gorgeous. You got it open? Oh, Henry's good. Henry did it.
What do you mean?
I mean, you know how to open it. It's hard. Like, honestly, like, sometimes I have a hard time opening it. Let's go.
I don't think I have an energy in here.
Oh, man, I need a full. Here we go, Megs.
Thank you.
I don't have anything.
Nothing? Oh, you don't have anything. Woo! Kid's like, I don't have anything. Then pulls the Kieran full art card. We don't even have this one. This one's going in the book. You did it. Nope, this is a keeper. You did it. This is a good one. This is going to help a lot of people. You did it. Are you serious? This is amazing. Oh, I don't have anything. Pulls the best card of the night so far.
Another one?
Sinistra EX. Do we have this one? I feel like this is it. This is the Greninja. It's coming right here. Let's go. Go. Applet. Oh! Okay, this is, I think, a new one.
Oh.
A Luxray EX. We have this? You get to keep this one?
Yeah.
Dang.
Now take the one that you put in your shoe.
What? This kid. Ah. That kid.
And now you go home with something.
This kid. You are a lay. That's something your dad would do.
I wanted it.
I bet you did. High five. Okay. All right, high fives. I want to thank everyone for coming in today. Guys, I got to tell you, we tried so hard to find the Greninja. Not bad. Honestly, it's not bad. It tastes like Campbell soup. Chicken noodle. Like, if I was sick, I'd eat this. I wouldn't care. I just had a piece of the chicken. The chicken is a little sus, though. Like, when was the last time you saw a piece of chicken from Campbell soup? Have you? Let's pull it out. Let's take a look at this. And this is it. This is the chicken they're talking about. Now, can we get camera B on this? This is what they're talking about. This is what the guy has it. Now, could it be 3D printed? Right? Could be. It's not, though. They don't have the technology in 2025. I don't care if you're a publicly traded Campbell soup or you're Amy's, on the shelf at Whole Foods. You're not 3D printing your meat. It just, we don't have the tech there yet. I wish we did. I feel like meat prices would drop, and that'd be awesome. 3D printed something. I'm gonna try this. Campbell's chicken from the can. Tastes like chicken. No big deal. And that's kind of our expertise here at Grovara. Now, as you remember, we are SBA Exporter of the Year for the state of Pennsylvania. Recognized for our expertise in exporting. It's a pretty cool place to be in the professional circuit, right? And we've seen a lot of things. And it's hard. It's hard to come up with as an entrepreneur. Like, let's talk about Francesca for a second. Who is this woman? Female founder. You know, I can tell you, starting a company is very hard. First, you gotta come up with the product. What are you gonna sell? What are you gonna call it? Who's gonna make your website? What's your logo gonna look like? Who's gonna buy your product? How do you know you can make enough of it? What's the packaging gonna look like? What's gonna go on the packaging? How do you even get a UPC code? Where does that even come from? And then how do you know what the expiration date's gonna be? Like, do you have to wait like a year and then you're like, okay, it's now good, and every day you're trying a piece of it until you're like, it doesn't taste good or it looks moldy or like how? And then like, how do you know? And then where do you start selling it? Is it like mom, dad, farmer's market, local supermarket, regional market, QVC, global market? No, like what is the trajectory? Who do you hire? Who's your second hire? Who's your third hire? When do I need to worry about accounting and taxes and legal? How do I even incorporate a business? What does that even mean? Is there a benefit to incorporating in one place in another state, and like, how do I file taxes in that? And like, there's a regulatory and compliance I need to worry about. Like who's going to inspect my factory to make sure it's clean and that I can get approval to sell on a shelf? Do I even need approval to sell in a farmer's market? Or can I just go to a farmer's market and sell anything in a farmer's market? I don't even know. Right? And these are all the questions that Francesca is asking. And that's not even a tip of the iceberg. I bet she's asking herself 1,000 other questions. We haven't even had one sale yet. So to be a CEO, founder, who brings a product to market, first off, you have to have tenacity. You gotta have a chutzpah, you know? Cojones. It's got that shiny raised top. You know, you gotta love. This is like my Bateman moment, you know? And it's got that thickness too. It's got that consistency.
Is that a gram? New card. What do you think?
Whoa, very nice. Look at that.
Picked them up from the printers yesterday.
Good coloring.
That's bone. And the lettering is something called Cillian Braille.
When people give their business card, okay, usually it's like this. It's like, hey, how you doing? This, and they're like, they're almost like embarrassed to give the card. It's like, oh, it's just customary. You know, people are awkward about it, right? But if you go to any other culture, it's like it's an honor to have a meeting with someone. And in the Asian culture, especially, when you give the card, first off, you want your name facing outwards. There's actual presentation so that the person who's looking at it can read it, right? You put the name outward facing, it's two hands, and there's a little bit of a bow to it.
Really?
Yes. And when you take the card, there's a proper way to take the card.
Take it back.
Well, you do to me with your stand that name. Nope, look, the name's not. There you go. Name out, facing me, so I can read it. Right? Makes sense. When I take it two hands. Right? You let go. I look at the first side. I look at the other side. Then I put it away. Too many times people give a card and they're like, yo, what's up? And then next thing,
in their jacket pocket.
And then it's like, hey, here's my card.
Whatever, buddy. Yeah.
But there's a whole, and you'll see me when I go out, with every single meeting now, every meeting I'm just like this. It's almost, and actually what's funny is people like, when I do it.
Like, what are you doing?
They kind of laugh a little.
Yeah.
But the people who know, like the people well-traveled, the international, they know, they take, and it's like an actual setting of a tone for a whole conversation. And it shows respect. How you present yourself, how your card, your business. The logo, when you take a card from someone, something to keep in mind is that people spent hours, days, months, years developing their logo.
Yeah.
How much work went into this? You had a front row seat.
A lot of work.
One brand that we're working with is Von Dutch. Von Dutch. I used to make fun of the kids who wear Von Dutch hats. Now we're working with them. And I gotta tell you, I love working with them. They got great stuff. Their style is coming back. You see it now at Bloomies. They got Von Dutch at Bloomies. we now contracted at Grovara. We launched a whole new company, Grovara Electronics LLC is now the holding company of Grovara glasses, G glasses, the Sidwa AI glasses on our platform. And we just partnered with Von Dutch to bring their eyewear to market. More importantly, we're bringing not just the eyewear. These are the basic model. Like, we're just coming out of the gate with these, $99.95. You know, that's kind of the idea, the MSRP for this specific SKU. It doesn't have any pop-up display. There's no hologram in here. You can't see anything. It's just normal frames, right? These are actually the blue light lens frames. So when I'm in front of the computer all day, I'm just like this, listening to my music or taking my phone calls with just one click of a button, or my videos. You've seen this before. I've talked about this 1,000 times. But now the wrappers are going to be Von Dutch. The packaging itself is going to be Von Dutch. They're beautiful displays. You can see we got several options to choose from. We're really, really happy with how things are coming online with the product and the relationship. And now a store near you is going to be selling some Von Dutch smart glasses. And I like the idea of dosing. I think dosing is an interesting concept. You know, what's your limit? How many milligrams can you handle? And then once you know where you're at, then you can kind of maintain. If you enjoyed this podcast, check us out on YouTube, LinkedIn, or subscribe on Spotify or Apple. Like, comment, subscribe, and always go global here at Grovara.